This Sunday is making me very nervous. What's up, Fin fans? So, this Sunday, we will be playing the New England Patriots. First game of the year against the Patriots in Foxborough, which I'm actually happy about because it's in Foxborough in September, not in November, December, when it's cold as shit. Even though our team tends to play nicely now, especially Tannehill in the cold, aka that Pittsburgh game. What I'm doing here now is we're going to break down injuries that the Dolphins have. We're going to break down the keys to beating the New England Patriots from what my point of view. Get to your comment. Just so you know, just a heads up, I'm recording this well before Thursday or Friday, because I will be on a flight on Friday and I don't have the time to record it on Thursday because Thursday was my birthday. So you're now watching this on probably Friday, which means, or Saturday. I don't remember when I put it up. Friday or Saturday. I'm thinking Friday. So you're probably watching this Friday, which means yesterday was my birthday. If you wished me happy birthday, thank you very much. I'm old. I'm 31, so I'm old. But yes, so Thursday's my birthday. Friday I'm on the flight, so I'm recording this beforehand. So I don't even know what the injury report looks like. I don't know who's probable or who's doubtful or who limited practice or this or that. But I'm going to go off of the injuries that I know, and then we'll go from there. So AJ Derby, we know he hurt his foot, and we know Chase Allen hurt his foot. And just today, the day that I'm making this video, the Dolphins did sign a linebacker. They signed Martell Spite, Martell Spite, linebacker. He was on the Redskins. He's a good special teams linebacker, and the reason that they signed him was because of Chase Allen's injury, who's also hurt. His foot hurts, and Chase Allen was on special teams. So yeah, that happened. So Derby's out, Chase Allen. I don't know if these two, Derby and Chase Allen, are out, but I know that they have ankle injuries. Branch is out for 2 to 4 weeks, they're saying. So a lot of DNs are going to have to step up, aka Charles Harris. When I'm recording this, they haven't signed anyone yet, but I'm pretty sure they're going to bring Cameron Malvo back to the practice squad. We also have Woodyard on the practice squad. I could see them bringing Kendall Langford in. So we'll be all right. We'll be all right. I'm not too worried about it. We also still have, Phillips, Spence, Gotchow, Taylor. We still have our DTs. So, and then Rashad Jones had his shoulder injury, and that's why he didn't play last week. But in all honesty, I think that he could have played if it was a playoff game. And if we needed to win to get in, he would have played. But the fact that it was against an inferior Raiders team, which everyone thought, but at some point, for most of the game, we were losing. He was probably like 60%. And like I said in last week's prep video, if he's not 100, don't start him. We have good safeties and we have a decent secondary, even though they flopped up a little bit. But yeah, that's the injuries. So let's get into the keys to stopping the Patriots. So number one, like always, is we need to stop the run. Last week we had a very hard time stopping Marshawn Lynch. If he wanted extra yards, he got them. He scored on us. I don't think he had 100 rushing yards, so they did do a decent enough job. But he was running all over us and made it very hard for the linebackers and defensive linemen and corner. Everyone and everyone that tried to stop this dude, he was running over, but that's because he's a beast. So the Patriots have Burkhead, James White, and Sony Michel, whatever the frig his name is. So they have not thumping running backs, but they have shifty running backs. So we got to focus on stopping the run, and we got to focus on limiting their productivity. Number two, which probably should have been number one, but number two is we need to limit Gronkowski. I would say we need to shut Gronkowski down, but that's very hard to do. We need to limit Gronkowski. He's going to get his catches. He's going to produce some yards, but we need to limit him to minimums, but we need to limit him. We need to get double coverage on him, and I'm comfortable enough to put double coverage on him and have Xavier Howard and anyone else one-on-one with whoever else. So we need to limit or try to shut down Gronkowski. Number 3, the Dolphins need to run the ball. I understand that last week the Raiders focused on stopping the run. There's a ton of plays you can see where the Raiders put 8 or 9 in the box and we're like, Tannehill needs to beat us with his arm. And guess what Tannehill did? He friggin' beat him with their arm. That's the thing I love about this Dolphin team, and I noticed it's for the first time in a while that both running and passing is really well with this team. We have 2 great running backs, and our offensive line is good enough that we can run. So if the team tries to, okay, we're going to shut their running down, well then our passing game is ridiculous if you couldn't tell from the Raiders game. Ryan Tannehill is playing way better when it comes to passing. So then all of a sudden they're like, all right, we need to shut the pass down, and then we're going to run on you. So run the ball, but if they're doing what the Raiders tried to do, then do what you got to do to win the game. But run the ball, please. If you watch my other videos, you know what that's from. 4, make Brady uncomfortable. What does that mean? Sack him. And if you don't sack him, hit him right when he gets the ball off. Make him uncomfortable. If you watched last year's Monday night game against the Patriots at home, I think the first or second snap Brady took, we hit him. Or we didn't hit him, we got to him and he was on the ground scared. You get in Brady's head and he gets afraid of that rush, we have a very great chance of making him force throws and throwing interceptions. So we need to get in Brady's head, we need to pressure him, and we need to get on him. Make him make mistakes. 5, we got to stop with the dumb penalties. Akeem Spence, you can't be getting ejected. Last week, he got ejected, and Jordan Phillips was winded and wanted to come out towards the end of the game. And the coaches were like, you got to go back in. We have no other DTs to go in. You need to go back in. So we need to stop with the dumb penalties. But sometimes it's hard because we got 2 penalties against us, possibly 3, that were dumb but not on us. It was a dumb call on the refs. And then also you got to worry about roughing the passer, especially with Tom Brady, because you know for a fact the league is going to protect Tom Brady. The league is protecting these quarterbacks. They don't give a shit about the defenses. We need to stop with the dumb penalties, and we need to not turn the ball over. You cannot make mistakes against this Patriots team. I don't give a shit how bad they played last week. I don't give a shit how they lost to the Jaguars. It's still the New England Patriots. It's still Tom Brady. It's still Bill Belichick. You can't make mistakes. If you want to beat this team, you got to turnover-free game. You got to get into his head, and you got to play smart football. And the last thing I got on here, and it's important, we got to protect Ryan Tannehill. We got to give him a clean pocket. We got to give him time to pass the ball. If you give him enough time to throw it deep, these receivers can get open. Yes, these receivers are smaller, so when they get jammed at the line of scrimmage, it takes them a while to get off their jams. And that's why Devontae Parker is very important to this team, because he's a big physical wide receiver that can get off these jams. But if you give Tannehill time, and Kenny Stills is going downfield, touchdown. Get Devontae Parker, 41 yards, nice bomb, he jumps up and gets it. You know, Jakeem Grant, Albert Wilson, they got the speed to get down the field, but you got to give them time. So we got to protect Tannehill. Those are my keys to beating the Patriots. I'm not taking this Patriots team lightly. If I have any Patriot fans in here commenting below, just know that I have all the respect in the world for this team. Obviously, they won Super Bowls. Some of them I question. Some of the reasons or how they got there I question, aka the Tuck Rule Raiders game. But I still respect this team, and I still know a good team when I see one. And yeah, they lost the last 2 weeks, but that just only makes them more mad, and that only makes them more hungry to get a win. And look who's in their friggin' crosshairs, the Miami Dolphins, 3-0, and everyone's crowning them the kings of the AFC East. Everyone's saying, oh, can these Dolphins, take down the Patriots? Is this the end of the Patriots era? Da, da, da. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that one bit. Dolphins are 3-0. I'm enjoying the 3-0, taking it one game at a time. One game at a time. Let's get to your comment of the day. and then I will talk about my score prediction. So this one comes from Swayke, UK, and he asked me, would you put Charles Harris as a linebacker? Because he's a hybrid. He played 3-4 outside linebacker in college, and that's what he was when he came into the draft. No, I wouldn't put him at linebacker. I like Baker at linebacker. He's fast. He's the reason that Jordy Nelson didn't score on that long pass. It wasn't even a long pass. It was a pass on a long run, even though he scored the play after. Baker chased him down. He's been playing defensive end for about 2 seasons now, so his mindset is at defensive end, and switching to linebacker might mess with his head. So, no, I'd keep him at linebacker, but I do think he'll step up, and I do think we'll start seeing good things from him, especially with the injuries that are going on right now. But that is comment of the day. Be sure to comment below. Let me know any of the things I missed. Are there some keys to beating the Patriots that I missed? So now you guys are probably wondering what my score prediction is for the Dolphins-Patriots game. Fun fact. Last week against the Raiders, if you watch my pregame, I said that I thought the Dolphins were going to beat the Raiders 27-17. Before that, garbage time field goal, and then they tried to kick the extra point. Then they tried to do the onside kick to get the ball back, but it didn't matter because there was like 20 seconds left on the clock. It was 28-17. I was very close. So with this game, if the Dolphins play mistake-free football, and if the defense steps up and gets in Brady's face and makes the Patriots turn the ball over, I do think the Dolphins will win. But you got to remember, like I said before, the Patriots are very mad because they lost 2 games and they lost to the Lions, and a lot of people are questioning them. So, could the Dolphins lose? Yes, they could lose. Will they lose? I don't know. But I'm picking them to win. And I'm picking them to win with a score of 24-20. Dolphins beat the Patriots 24-20. So you heard it here. First. Probably not first, but you heard it here. So follow me on Twitter. I'm going to start taking your questions on Twitter. So be sure to go follow me on Twitter. And be sure to ask me questions on Twitter. And a lot of you guys are interacting with me with Twitter. I love it. I have a bunch of you guys sending me stuff on Twitter. I love it. I love watching the videos and everything you send me. So follow me on Twitter. Follow my second channel, The Bit Boys. We play games every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Halloween's coming up, so we have Halloween-themed intro and all that jazz. So be sure to go subscribe over there. Check that out. Hit the thumbs up button. Thumbs up to getting to 4-0. Thumbs up to showing the media, to showing the NFL, to showing everyone that these Dolphins aren't a one-trick pony, that these Dolphins aren't 3-0 because we played shitty teams. Give it a thumbs up to show that we are here to stay and that we are here to be the next AFC East champions. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I do this every week. My dad make our picks on Wednesdays. I do this before every game, and then we do our post-game reaction every time. And then sometimes I throw a nice little surprise in there, like I did on Monday. Throw a nice little say how you doing, what's up. Maybe I'll live stream when the Dolphins are on a bye, and maybe I'll live stream for the Sunday night game. You never know. So subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I will see you guys on Sunday after the game. You will get our live reaction. I pray to God that it's a win. I would be so happy to be 4-0. It'll blow my prediction out of the water because I said it's being 3-1 right after this week. So you never know. But I will see you guys on Sunday. Right now I'm in Texas. So if you want to tweet me, tweet at me. And other than that, let's get this W. Let's prove the world wrong. Fins up. We didn't do too swift, and that's because of some of the crazy games like that Bills-Vikings game, the Jags-Titans game. So games like that kind of put it out of whack. Even the Patriots-Lions game, that was kind of
what did I say?
Surprising.
What did I say, right?
You picked the Patriots.
What did I say?